Good afternoon. My name is Brother Nick Gonzalez, and on behalf of all of the LaSallians here at LaSalle College Preparatory, I want to welcome you joyfully to our open house. And as all things at a LaSallian school, we'll begin with prayer. So let's take a moment to remember that we are in God's holy and loving presence. Creator, you were so pleased with the community at Nazareth and Joseph and Mary as they shaped a young Jesus. And according to St. Luke, he grew in strength and in wisdom. And that is our prayer for the children that you have entrusted to our care. We ask you to guide parents, teachers, and coaches as they shape young people to be stronger and wiser and a closer reflection of you in this community and in the world. Amen. St. John Baptist de La Salle, pray for us. Live Jesus in our hearts forever. As you enjoy the open house at LaSalle, I'd like to speak briefly to the foundation of any LaSallian education, and that is our 5 core principles: belief in the presence of God, respect for all persons, concern for the poor, quality education, and an inclusive community. And it's our hope that your child will be excited by the possibility of belonging to this LaSallian community. Enjoy the open house at LaSalle.
Hello everyone, my name is Keenan Kurihara and I have the honor of serving as LaSalle's Director of Enrollment Management and Chief Communications Officer. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to join us today for our admissions open house. It's really an exciting time to be a part of LaSalle, and today you'll be hearing from our school president, Mr. Perry Martin, our principal, Mr. Jamal Adams, 2 of our students, a proud alum, and of course, a proud LaSalle parent. While you're hearing them and listening to them speak, just keep in mind about all the things that we can do for you to help make your admissions journey a positive one. During the open house, you'll have an opportunity to explore our campus, meet with our faculty, our staff, coaches, alumni, parents, and students, and you'll really be able to see what a LaSallian education is all about. Thank you again for taking the time to join us today. I'm really excited for all that's in store for you, and we're really glad that you took the time to be here today. Go Lancers!
Hello, my name is Perry Martin, President of LaSalle College Preparatory. I want to welcome you to come visit our school. There's a lot of exciting things happening at LaSalle. First and foremost is really LaSalle is like the real world. It's a school where everybody can feel that they have a part and a stake in the school. We have lots of exciting things happening, from a strategic plan that not only has a curriculum that's accelerated and exciting, but also pathways to the future of where your child might be. As far as LaSalle College Preparatory, there's something for everybody. And I hope you come to our school. I'd like to meet you, and I want you to have a great experience here. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. My name is Jamal Adams, the proud principal of LaSalle College Prep. It's really my honor to welcome you into our family and to take a look at our wonderful institution. I know the process of choosing a school is one that is filled with angst, discovery, and discernment. And it's oftentimes hard to discern the difference between school to school. So I'd like to introduce you to why I think LaSalle is a wonderful institution for young people. I really think it starts with our commitment to being a Catholic, co-ed, college preparatory institution, and that we want to help form young people, men and women, who are ready to tackle the world and become the best possible versions of themselves. We take pride in forming our young people in 3 crucial areas. The first is in our academic programming. That programming is robust, it's flexible, it allows our students to prepare, to apply and enter college, but also to pursue their passions. We have different pathways in our sciences, in engineering, STEM, our math curriculum, our world languages, All of those things are to help a young person find what they really like, think critically about it, garner skills, and be able to express themselves in a high level. The second space that we are very attuned to is offering a wide swath of co-curricular opportunities, be it athletics, drama, the arts, music. We want young people to express their talents, to deposit those talents into our community, and to bring the beauty that comes with competition, be it on the field or in the court, in their dance or in the drama productions, with their painting or their singing or their ability to play a musical instrument. We want to revel in that beauty. Lastly, we want to form spiritually mature young people that are grounded in faith, that see God in all things, but very importantly, that they take their faith and do it in deeds to see that justice is at the core of peace. That they could go out in the world and see people that may be in pain, that are marginalized, that need our help, and they're there to offer a helping hand and advocate for their better future. I hope as you walk around our campus this weekend, you get a chance to meet the wonderful community that I'm so blessed to be a part of. Our wonderful teachers, our staff, our coaches are all here with one mission, and that mission is to help our young people reach their full potential. Thank you again for taking your time to get to know LaSalle, and I hope that if this school is right for your child, that we will have an awesome marriage, and we'll see you next fall.
Hi, my name is Noelle Chiwa. I am a junior at LaSalle and I am involved in Student Life Council. I'm a Spiritual Life Commissioner. I run track and field and I'm part of National Art Honor Society.
Hi, my name is Liam. I'm a senior here at LaSalle. I'm involved in student life. I'm the student body president. I run cross country and track, and I have my own environmental club called Green Teens.
What I love most about attending LaSalle is the amount of opportunities that we offer, and I feel comfortable trying anything that I'm interested in and just going out of my comfort zone because I know I'll be welcome here.
My favorite thing about LaSalle is our inclusive community. It's one of the 5 core principles here, and it really is something that I felt. Like I said, I went to school all the way out in Glendora, so I didn't know anyone coming to LaSalle, and I just made friends within like the first 2 weeks, and that's a universal experience here at LaSalle.
What I feel is special about LaSalle is that everyone is willing to help, and I'm not afraid to ask for help. My teachers are always available, and I'm not afraid to reach out to them.
I think the thing that makes LaSalle special is it's really easy to get involved in whatever you want. I have a lot of friends who, they're like the football kid, but also on academics decathlon, and they take art classes. You don't really fall into one niche here at LaSalle. You're really able to pursue whatever you want, and you're not forced into one specific path.
I would say one of the funnest things at LaSalle is the activities that we hold at lunch by our Student Life Council. It's an environment that a lot of students get to make friends and have fun and just be themselves and have a little fun time during the school day.
I also think that student life is the thing that really makes LaSalle a fun place to be. I'm lucky enough to have been able to be a part of it my junior year and senior year now as student body president. And a lot of my favorite memories are from creating rallies and activities or doing our Christmas tree fundraiser at the end of the year. And it's a lot of fun to be a part of, and also even as a student who's now on the student life team to have those experiences.
One thing that's very close to my heart that this school has done for me is provided coaches that have helped me improve and just stay healthy and strengthen my body to pursue my love for track. They've always supported me and given me the resources and everything on campus to keep up my grades but to also keep me healthy and strong.
My favorite memory here at LaSalle was the Christmas tree sale last year. If you don't know what that is, every year we sell Christmas trees, and you can either buy one for yourself or donate one to a military family in need. And Student Life helps deliver the Christmas trees, and it was a lot of fun. It was during COVID, so it was really nice to be back on campus, getting to see my friends, my teachers, and everyone coming out not just to see each other and be a part of the community, but also to do the service and to have an impact through this fundraiser.
Inclusive community is part of our LaSallian family. I think a big part of it is our mentor classes. It's a class that we stay in for all 4 years with the same teacher and the same student, that we always have a group of friends to go back to, no matter if we're involved or not. We always have some people to lean on and ask for help and just create a family.
I also think that mentor is one of the biggest things that contributes to inclusive community here at LaSalle. Anytime someone asks me why they should go to LaSalle, I always tell them the same story. About my freshman year, I didn't know anyone, and for the first week I just sat alone reading my book because I was too scared to talk to anybody. And one of the kids from my mentor class actually walked up to me and asked me to have lunch with her friend group. And if it wasn't for her, my LaSalle experience definitely would have been completely different. And when you walk around after, say, like the first 2 weeks of being at school, you see that everybody has a group, nobody's eating alone, everybody has someone to be with, and it's really nice to have that community.
Hi there, I'm Rochelle Rodriguez Ferrari, class of 97, parent to Bella Ferrari, class of 24, also prospective parent. You know, I think something that is really important to me about LaSalle, and it always has been, is the sense of family that's here. And it's just so welcoming, and like the kindness that just is constant on this campus is great. So that's really what we were looking for. And I knew I had felt that, and I knew, you know, my daughter would feel that. And I just remember she did a tour, and I said, "How was it?" And she said, "Mom, everyone was so nice." And she said, from the students to the teachers, everyone we met and walked through every classroom, everyone just so kind. And that's something you really want for your kids. LaSalle is just such a diverse community where we felt welcome from her first time visiting, and she really felt it. And everything from classes that are offered and other students and just sports, athletics, everything is available to them, and whether they want to just try something new just for fun or just stick with something they've been doing for 10 years, it's been great here. So she's really loved it. I think she feels good about meeting with her counselor. She's met in person or just over emails, even just a phone call, or obviously Zoom last year, and just check in, regular check-in. How's it going? How are your grades? How do you feel about it? And then, just kind of actually working through the programs where she did some kind of career and interest surveys, and just kind of preparing her for her to be ready for, the rest of her years here at LaSalle, and then to make that jump as she starts to think about applying for colleges. I mean, I think, like you said, the 3 words together is kind of what makes LaSalle. Learn, serve, lead. Those are all such important pieces here at LaSalle, and I know my daughter has enjoyed every one of those pieces. Not just the learning, not just the serving, but she is a leader. And at one point she wasn't really a leader, but LaSalle has really brought that out and just has shown her how to shine. So it's absolutely, without a doubt, come on campus and visit. You need to feel it yourself. Once you step foot on LaSalle's campus, you just feel this sense of belonging, and you will know immediately if this is where you're supposed to be.
My name is Rocky Valiente, and I graduated from LaSalle in 2011. I currently work at Facebook, now known as Meta, where I work in product marketing, and I help the company grow and develop strategies around user growth and revenue. The workforce has dramatically changed since the time I graduated LaSalle, and I think it's trending towards a more global workforce. Remote work is becoming more and more common, and what this results in is a highly diverse team of people in big companies. People come from all walks of life, and one of the biggest lessons I learned from LaSalle was how to embrace diversity, how to work with people from different backgrounds and strengths, and really kind of collaborate together to deliver on a common goal. And that's something that was definitely reinforced here at LaSalle. So I was a San Miguel Scholar, and this was a free scholarship that allowed me to attend a school totally beyond the means of my parents. And when I start to think about service, I start to think about paying it forward, and I reflect on everybody who's paid it forward in my life. And paying it forward, service, are somewhat interchangeable in many ways. And I think the heart of it really is stepping up and doing what's right for the community, even if it's not your job, even if it's outside of your purview. Having the courage to step up and do something that's not asked of you is what I consider to be service. And that's a value that I really championed and learned and nurtured here at LaSalle. And I think this has enabled me to just succeed at many different levels. Because if I was told to do what people, what was asked of me, and only that, I don't think I could have accomplished half of the things I could. And so service is giving back to the community, but it's also a very core component of leadership, because you hold yourself accountable to a higher standard, to the standard beyond just yourself and for others. And that's something that I proudly wear in all of my endeavors. I was involved in a number of things, seemingly unrelated, but I think what's amazing about LaSalle is they encourage you to be different. And I kind of adopted this Renaissance persona. I was involved in choir, I was involved in theater, I was involved in varsity track, I pole vaulted, I ran inside of track, I was in student government. Really, I was just thirsty to make a difference and to be involved, and I was around a safe community that really helped me achieve that. And it's just made me a baseline interesting person, and I love it. My faith and my relationship with God is very important to me. I think at the base of prayer and reflection is introspection. It really helps me reflect on, what I accomplished that day, who I helped. I feel like oftentimes people, measure their lives in so many different capacities, how much money I have, how many prestigious roles I've been a part of. But for me, really, it comes down to how many people have I helped. And faith and prayer are one of the two strongest tools I use to connect with that sense of community. My relationship with God is my relationship with other people, because everybody has a little bit of God inside of them. And in understanding that and kind of keeping that top of mind, I just feel like it creates a totally different approach whenever I'm starting a new project, whenever I'm submitting something. You have to have faith, you have to be bold. And if you don't have faith, if you don't have trust in something much bigger than yourself, I just feel like it's really hard to make a compelling case for anything in such an interdependent economy. During the admissions journey, it was a very complex process for me, and I needed a lot of help really kind of putting together my application. And again, this was my reach school, so I was really nervous coming in. But I'd say applying and getting into LaSalle made such a tremendous difference. There were moments where I doubted I belonged here, but that was quickly dispelled. And coming on, I was just really impressed with the rigor of academic, courses, and also the number of activities you can participate in if you want to. You can be as involved or not as involved as you want, but really you have that freedom to explore and to survey kind of what you're interested in. I think LaSalle is the perfect place to find your passion. And it's okay if you have several passions. I think I changed my major 4 times, but I knew that that's normal. It's part of learning. And I don't think I would have adopted that kind of mentality if I didn't grow up in a community that allowed me to explore and become my best self. Even if at first I thought it wasn't for me, I was happily wrong. And I think that's my advice, is keep an open mind. It's a great school, and there's a little bit for everybody.